Why does my connection to Twitch suck right now? Why is it only my connection to Twitch? JTV ping. What does that do? Find your best Twitch TV server. Well, I assume it's the friggin' one that's one of the ones on the East Coast. I've tried all of them at this point. I'll run it, see what it says. Extract to JTV ping. Run JTV ping. Downloading server list. Oh my lord. Those Asian server pings. Every single US East server looks fine. South America, though. 700 millisecond jitter. Good lord. Change to Hitbox. Everyone else has. I could change to YouTube. Let's go stream on YouTube. I'll show the window. That's not what I wanted to show at all. I wanted to show that. There you go. US East says it's fine, but I'm dropping frames. I wish it would stop, but it won't. It no do. Why it no do? Well, that no do anything. Is it still buffering for you guys, like constantly? Or is that, has at least that part of it stopped? It's a lot of jitter. It was like 4 millisecond jitter on the US East servers. That's not really that much. Unless you're talking, unless it's like super delayed for you now and you were talking about the South America one that was like 3 minutes ago. Let's do a match and see if it explodes on itself, shall we? I would recommend you pause and then play the stream so it catches up to where I am if it's at least slightly stopped buffering. Although I am still dropping frames. Doesn't look like it's as many frames, but I do appear to still be dropping them. All over the place. You got some crazy latency on what you're hearing from me. Let's do a mission. Yeah, I'm just straight up dropping like all of my frames for a second every so often. And I'm pretty sure it's not my internet. I'll do a another one of these here thingies, which will probably murder my stream for a minute. Excuse me.
Gunner, scan for targets. Affirmative. Loader, ready up.
What's my ping in game?
Driver, move
87. Pretty much the same thing it always is, I think. Seems smooth now. That guy has a black screen. His name's also Big Turret. What is this map? Where am I? Why does it sound like shells coming in? I'm gonna park here for a minute. Hello? Would have been amazing if that hit, but...
Ammo up.
Could you stop? Because I can't see you. Your jitter to the US East dropped to 2s. I mean, the difference between 2 and 4 is basically nothing. There we go, we have a scout up.
Penetrated.
Which that's, yeah, that's lit me up.
Ammo up. Good hit.
Good hit. What? Let's look at my frames here. 3,619. Please stop shooting me for a second. I want to see if I'm dropping frames, please.
Identify. Hostile PC. Penetrated.
Base is being captured, apparently. That's rude.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Nailed them.
Am I the only one left over here? Is everyone else freaking dead? It's very lonely. I haven't dropped any frames since I looked at it. Yeah, I'm the only one over here. I am like several levels of screwed.
Hostile. Direct hit. They nailed us. Good hit.
Fortunately, he's not dead yet.
Identify. Hostile tank.
I, however, am nearly dead. And there's a dude right there. And somehow that missed.
Took a hit. Ammo rack damage. Target hit.
Alright, well. How the heck did the other, like, 4 tanks that were over there die? Because there were a lot of dudes there, right? I still haven't dropped any frames, so whatever. Let's go back to playing the game for a little bit. Like 30 minutes, and we'll see what's up. Maybe there was a brief period of Twitch not liking my connection. Flee? We don't... What is fleeing? I don't know what fleeing is. Try to use heat rounds. Do I have heat rounds in this gun? I thought I didn't have heat yet. Oh no, I did have heat. Well, there you go. Well, you want a better gun, or to just replace you, but I figure we should fill up the experience bar on this thing at some point. We have enough to get the new cannon. We should do that. We have enough to then get... We want the AP. Take the heat. Alright, let's put the new turret on. And needs service. You shut your face. Put some AP and some heat. $30-20? Yeah, that'll do. Alright, cool. We have a new gun with new ammo on the same tank. It's a pretty long barrel. What's the penetration on this? 186 and 160. 159, technically. Alright, well, let's give it a try. The biggest thing with new guns is they give you new ammunition as well. Which is technically what I was more interested in. You get a little bit more damage and a little bit more pen with the new gun. New barrel. But you also get the top tier ammunition for the tank. Which is nice to have. And this is a tier 2 match. So we'll see what we can do here. I'm still not very good. That's probably going to hamper it a little bit, I'd say. Why can I spin my turret? I dropped a few frames there. No, really though, why can I spin my turret? I can't drive anywhere. But for some reason I can move my gun. Which is generally not how that's supposed to work. Alright, whatever. It'd be even weirder if I could drive around.
Driver, crank it. Affirmative.
Yeah, off we go,
Gunner, scan for
excuse
target.
me.
Affirmative.
Let's go ahead and load
Ready up.
heat. I should
Up.
have
Driver, move out.
a bit of kerfuffle there. Should have loaded that before the match started, but it doesn't matter. Maybe I should have gone that way. I don't know, I'm a main battle tank, and by golly, I'm not turning at this point. Where do I want to go, then? Let's go this way. What was that? T-54 and 3 scouts, and a PT-76, which is basically just a tin can. We've already discussed that thing. I think it's technically a medium tank, but I don't know what freaking category it actually is. That's a T-62. I don't think I should fire heat at a T-62. Maybe I should fire heat at a T-62. What's the armor on a T-62? I should have fired heat at that, I can tell you that much. I
Reloading.
thought I told you to load heat again. Did it buffer again? I think. Casas. Light tank with heavy dreams. Someone is still spotting me over here somewhere. Probably the... Oh, nope. I was gonna say it's probably the M13 I shot at earlier. Where are you going, my friend?
Hostile truck, marked.
Hostile truck has been marked.
Reloading. Target hit.
I marked that guy with my gun. Does that count? And the base is being captured. Hooray! I've been spotted.
Identify.
I've been spotted by that. I can't tell if he's shooting at me. I don't think he is. Either way, he's dead, so. Let's keep heat loaded. Because it looks like... I mean, there's a T-54 over here, but there's... Nah, we should load AP. This is a patent right there, and I don't know what's over here.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Hostile tank has been identified?
Nailed him.
Hello, that's an M113. I don't know what he thinks he's doing over here, but... just gonna ignore the fact that he exists for the moment.
Target down.
Let's see. So there's a patent right there, doing something.
Reloading.
Driving out in the open. As you do
Identify.
with a patent.
Hostile tank. Nailed him.
What's over there? Something.
Direct hit.
So he should be dead soon.
Hostile tank.
Your sub count hit is 170? Your sub count hit 170. Your sub to 170 people? Is that what you're on about? This should be heat ammunition all over this,
Good
but
hit.
I love the look of that. I don't know what this guy thinks he's doing, but it's not accomplishing much. He's off. The guy who went behind us is dead? I'm assuming he is. So I'm just gonna kind of chill here.
Ammo up.
Ah, on YouTube, okay. I was moderately confused. Let's see, this is a T-54 right there. Should
Reloading.
probably load AP. M41 and another T-54, I think. I don't think I'm ever gonna have a line of sight on that guy. Can I shoot you? Oh, you're way over there. I was expecting something to come around the corner at some point. You kind of wanted to play Dragon's Dogma?
Reloading.
Not really a fan of Dragon's Dogma either. I'm not a fan of a lot of things, if I'm gonna be honest. For some reason I can't hit this dude. Is there a freaking tiny rock in front of me? I think there might be a tiny rock in front of me.
Target hit.
He's gonna pin someone. Probably.
Good hit.
Oh no, T-54, you overshot. Ah, he overshot.
Enemy destroyed.
Aha! He pinned that guy, or at least he did some form of damage to that guy. Then he overshot. I think he overshot the front of my tank. And that guy's dead. So all that's left is this dude. Somewhere, wherever he is.
Identify. Hostile tank. No bandits.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pin this dude from here.
Ammo up.
All I can hit is his turret, really. And my friend's turret, of course.
Identify. Hostile tank.
I've identified a hostile tank.
No bandits.
So we've got two T-54s and an enemy T-54. I'm just gonna back up, because I'm about to win from Cap anyway. I don't want to lose the points from being hit suddenly. That would be unfortunate. I did drop a bunch more frames at some point. A lot of people like Dragon's Dogma. I don't. I find it's quite clunky. And I'm not really at all interested in the actual gameplay. I'm not interested in a lot of games lately, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the things that are out, or that will be out, I'm not all that interested in. Hey, I got first. That other T-54 though, 2,900 damage. Well done. Condurpulations, you did a thing. Let's... What can I upgrade with this? I forgot. HE and high velocity AP. May as well get that. Can't afford the engine now. Made a mistake, probably, but let's put some high velocity AP on here instead of this stuff. What is this? APBC underscore NAR underscore desk. Alright. See where you're coming from. I don't know what type of ammo this is. I know it's armor piercing, but what is the BC? I don't know. Let's put some high velocity in this place, because I think that's just straight up more penetration, more damage. Higher flight speed, yeah. What is... Why 29 and 25? I just wanted 30. All I wanted. Game. Alright, let's run a match in this. I do much better when I'm not 2 tiers below. I don't think we've had a match where I'm 2 tiers below. Armor piercing ballistic cap. What does the ballistic cap do? Explode, I assume? Has a copper tip to it. That help it do something? I don't know what that does. Does it create pennies when it hits things? It might. That's how you make pennies. You shoot ballistic cap armor piercing shells at things. Oh, it's cheapo ammo. Alright, fair enough. Maybe that's why you only make pennies with it. The more expensive ammo, you make dimes. Hmm. You know, I never go that way on this map. I've never been that way on this map. Let's go investigate that side. And let's go ahead and preemptively load some heat ammo. Now that I remember I actually had it.
Gunner, scan for target.
People had to grind for months for this. It's a tier 2, dude. No one had to grind for months for a tier 2. This thing is so fast on roads. It's ridiculous. No shape that's best suited for armored plates, not the best in terms of aerodynamics. It was common to mount a ballistic cap or windshield on the shell. Oh, okay. So it's there so the shell flies straighter or truer or easier or whatever.
Load heat. Direct hit.
Only 190 damage, really? This does seem like a pretty good firing angle if that line down there gets distracted. I shot the rock in front of me. Is that a T-54? Yep.
Loader, heat. Loader,
I was hoping I could get a heat shell right into the side of a T-54, but nope. Still dropping some of my frames. Don't know if it's me or Twitch at this point.
They hit us hard.
What do you mean they hit us hard? I'm not even spotted. Hello. Would you like some help? I think they were shooting at that guy and he accidentally hit me, which is bollocks and a half right there. Not gonna penetrate him in the slightest. And I didn't realize I could try and hit him. You're that T-54 still.
Loader, AP.
No. I knew he was trying to do that. Let's see if we can go around. We got... Hey, hold on. There's a PT-76 out in the road here.
Look penetrated.
And I am not currently spotted.
Loader, AP.
And he is no longer currently spotted. This guy out in the open? No. Is this guy in a reasonable location?
No bend.
Maybe. Not anymore. Turret's not spun anymore. Alright, back to the original plan of going around. Maybe. I don't know. See what we can do. Quite the just all-out brawl going on over here with a bunch of light vehicles and a Patton. Where's this Patton at? Is it out by itself? It looks like it might be. It's also almost dead. For whatever reason.
Target
Oh,
eliminated.
now it is dead. Problem solved.
Ammo up. Identify. Hostile tank. Load penetrated.
That didn't kill. Oh, that wasn't the dude I was supposed to be shooting at. Well,
Load A. Good hit.
at least I hit. That didn't kill him. I'm not spotted, so I'm just gonna say shoot.
Good hit.
There we go. Someone killed him. I don't think I got credit on that. But what's left? That one dude over there is the only one left alive. And he is way away from me, so he's gonna die before I do anything. So we're just gonna drive around. Whee! Blow that up.
Load AP.
Oh. I hit the fence in front of it. The wall, not the fence. When do we start getting Sabbat rounds? When do we start getting depleted uranium rounds? Do we even get depleted uranium rounds? This is the next question. That wasn't very much. No, not upgrades, dealers. Maybe upgrades. Does it work that way? No. Where is you there? How do I look at your upgrades? There's a button for it. Is it this? No, it's this. Oh, no depleted uranium. We do get armor piercing, fin stabilized, discarding Sabbat. Oh wait, no, that is Sabbat. There you go. Too many acronyms. Firepower retrofit. Magnetic actuator. Man. Armor retrofit. A sweet cage package. These are a lot of numbers on these things that I don't quite understand. Numbers everywhere. What were we doing? Well, that's not the button I meant to do. Leave queue. What are our objectives? We can get European main battle tanks still. We almost have high caliber light armor. What does that need? Enemy vehicles at close range. And that just need matches played. What about you? Nobody or anything. Back to our original plan of this thing. Wait, but no! I can upgrade it now. Too many things to do. A better engine. Which does almost nothing, but hey, it's an upgrade. I think it's very slightly faster. It's actually fairly substantial. APCR? There's a couple of tanks, I believe, that have APCR. Somewhere in here. Somewhere. I don't know where, but I think so. That tank has HE frag, which I'll probably never use. But maybe, I don't know. The enemy team has a freaking Dragoon. Also, the game just flickered for some reason. Dragoons are tank destroyers, by the way. I believe they are, anyway. Bunch of Pattons, a bunch of M41s. We have a ton more scout vehicles than they do. Button for HUD. Good question. This is still such a nice looking tank. Look at it. It's beautiful. F2. Oh man.
Gunner, scan for targets.
Alright.
Affirmative.
It's not spam F2 because I don't know what that button actually does. We're gonna do what I did before and go down the road and hang out in the town over here. HVAP is high velocity. Oops. I don't think either of us were paying attention there. I don't think either one turned. It's an equal opportunity mistake there. We should go across this way instead of going all the way down, I guess. I didn't realize the spawns were offset this time. By the way, when you can cross rivers in this, but you have a amount of time that you can be submerged. It's 10 seconds, so. And when you're submerged, you're much slower. So do try not to kill yourself. Please don't shoot me in the back. Fuel.
Direct hit.
Wow, I actually pinned him from here? You crazy. Then he spun his turret, so probably not gonna do that again. Is it tank fist bump?
Took a hit.
How? Oh, because the freaking LAV in front of me blowing his cover. For some reason, I'm not sure why, but.
Ricochet, no effect. Hostile target, marked.
I'm not gonna be able to do anything to this guy.
No effect.
I should load just basic HE on these
Off the
things.
front, mark. Ammo up.
Are we getting flanked over here?
Identify target. Hostile tank.
It would certainly also I'm spotted
Get
by
our track.
something. Oh, there's a dude right there. Hello. Didn't notice him there. That was my bad. I was like, I'm being spotted by something, and I'm not sure what. Alright, well this is awkward, because now we've got stuff all over us on the back here. This guy is presumably getting the crap shot out of him.
Nailed him.
No, he is retreating. I have been spotted. What do? Alright, so that guy's dead. I actually got myself stuck in the wall. The M60 used Sabot rounds? You crazy. M60 crazy. Behind the building. That would explain why I can't shoot at him. It's a T-54. I really don't want to screw around with him. And someone just spotted me. Possibly that dude. More than likely that dude. Oh. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Is this our whole team, or what's going on? Oops, hello. Pardon me, coming through. Places to be and things to not hit. Hello?
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Are you I missed and hit his track. That's not what I was trying to do. Hello?
Identify. Hostile tank.
That is a tank turret, right? Maybe, but I can't hit it, so... It is a tank turret. He's being protected.
They're immobilized.
I'm just gonna break everyone's tracks. How does that feel? I'm so dead, so...
They're immobilized.
Just gonna immobilize him. He immobilized me. It's just a big old party of immobilization. There we go. Oh well. I got killed by the dude? Apparently. What are you doing exactly? Sniping with an armored fighting vehicle? Also sniping with an armored fighting vehicle? There's my corpse. There's a lot of enemies near my corpse. I don't know what you're on about. The mammoth tank is an amazing idea. Every tank should be built like the mammoth tank. That's how you get stuff done right there. Alright, well. Let's do one more match for today. Do a T-54 match. Done getting myself murdered with the M41 for the day. Well, yeah, they can just load HE and shoot their autocannon at stuff, but they could also go capture the base because they have an advantage in base capturing speed, technically. Oh yeah, M60. M60 is right there. You have HEP and heat. Oh no, you do have Sabot. There you go. You have two types, actually. 225 millimeters of penetration. And HEP. HEP is the greatest, mostly just because I get to say HEP all the time. Oh, it's another tier 3 match. There's a bunch of leopards on the enemy team. And a bunch of main battle tanks. M60, T-54, Patton, T-54. We should load heat just because the fast stuff is usually the weakly armored stuff. Why am I by myself over here? I just like wander off before the match started and now we're over here. Matchmaking did a great job here. What did matchmaking do wrong? We have the exact same number of tier 3s.
Affirmative.
And the exact
Gunner,
same
scan
number
for
of tier
target.
2s.
Affirmative. Loader,
I don't
ready up.
know.
Up. Driver, move out.
I think it's complaining about the tier 1 to tier 3, which is a stupid thing. Tier 1s can't do anything to the tier 3s. They can barely do anything to the tier 2s. Always sounds like freaking missiles flying by at the speed of sound times like 50 because it's such a short sound effect. I don't think this is the generally recommended main battle tank pathway, by the way. But it's the one I'm taking. Hesh. All that Hesh ammunitions. So we're on standard game mode this time, so there is no neutral capture point in the middle to camp on. Scrub. Which is why I do it, because I'm a scrub. I like to sit there in the middle of the map and do that all the time. So instead, we're going to drive up to the middle of the map and then see what's going on. It looks like we're not going to have any squish targets. Unless that leopard is a squish target, I don't know. Someone said use heat on a leopard, so. M60, however, I can confirm as not a squish target. So you can shoot leopards with heat.
Hostile target marked.
Hello. He's still looking right at me. Ooh, there went the shell. There's a Dragoon. Oh, there's probably slightly less of a Dragoon over there now.
Identify. Hostile truck. Loader, AP.
I can't believe that missed, if I'm gonna be honest.
Identify. Hostile tank. Look, ricochet.
That was quite the ricochet. And now he's probably going to shoot at me. Yeah, I'm spotted.
Loader, nailed him. They hit our track.
He hit our track. He was very excited about that. Hello? Freaking... I think that... No? There's something over there that shot at me. Ow.
Loader, AP. Identify target. Hostile tank.
Is that leopard shooting over here? I believe it is.
Loader, direct hit.
They've got an interesting relationship between that M60 and that leopard over there, I'm not gonna lie. Also, this is generally not recommended for armor placement.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Target hit. Loader, AP. Hostile tank marked.
Well, I'm gonna drive over here. Because I'm tired of this crap. Let's see what we can do here. That's a BMP. So I am moderately worried about it, but not super worried about it. That guy just killed him. There's a T-54 over here, though. And I'm still spotted, apparently. Hello.
Look, no pen.
This is an interesting position. I am Spider Tank. Spider Tank. Spider. I was freaking... A BMP just did half of my health. I didn't realize BMPs were that scary. Why did it just do half of my health? Or at least a large chunk of my health.
Hostile PC, marked. Identify target. Hostile tank.
I don't know. This other T-54 is attempting to be Spider Tank, and I'm not sure what's going on over here.
Target hit.
Oi, mate. Oi, mate.
Ricochet, no
Oh,
effect.
that was a heck of a
Loader,
ricochet.
AP.
Where's that BMP? He's over there. There's a Dragoon.
Up.
Hello.
No effect. Load AP. Good hit. Load AP.
Is that Dragoon dead? It is dead. Excuse me, I can't turn. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Load AP.
Where's that BMP? That BMP is still alive.
Go ahead. Up. Target down. Loader AP.
And my teammate that was over there is now dead. BMPs have huge guns? I thought they had,
Identify. Hostile
hello.
PC. Good hit.
oh, and he probably reloads faster than me, so... Hey, I'm alive. I thought they had something like, I don't know, 60mm or 70mm guns that were autocannons. Not autocannons, but they shot relatively fast. Or is that a different BMP? I'm going to look at this BMP now. I am curious. It wasn't awful. I mean, it wasn't good, but it wasn't awful. It's third place. Oh man, everyone in this tank could get a new skill. You can get bullseye. Woo. What about my crew? Accuracy while moving, damage of ramming. Spin to win. I think off-road driving would be pretty useful. Minimum accuracy, aim speed, do the twist. Maximum accuracy would be nice. I think maximum accuracy is the biggest the circle gets, and minimum is the smallest it gets. They run 76, but they can load specialist loads. Fair enough. Reload time is probably pretty good. Ammo swap speed is really good. Let's go ammo swap speed. I feel like that could be useful. You guys use the same commander and your crew's almost up to a new skill. Retrofits? Do we have any new retrofits? No. What does it take to learn these things? The BMP! And we have new dealer stuff. Ah, we can get high caliber light armor, like a Scorpion, which is apparently high caliber. Penetration 12 millimeters. There's a BMD, that's not what we want. So I guess the BMP's on the other tree. Where's the BMP at? There it is. BMP development has its own tree. Wow, it does have a crazy gun on it. Good lord. 2,800 damage per minute. And really good penetration. That's with the stock gun, too. And a very tiny turret. I always liked how small the turrets on these things were. Also 73mm, which is weird. Apparently the BMP is better than I thought it was. Either way, we can now get East European main battle tanks and high caliber light vehicles. Which, is that like a tank destroyer? I don't know. It has a Sheridan in it though. Almost enough for fire support vehicles. What is a fire support vehicle before I end the stream? No, that's an armored fighting vehicle. Okay. Thought it was something else. Never mind. I want these artillery so we can investigate those, but I think that's going to be it for me today. I need to make sure my internet's not imploding, even though I don't think it's me. And also get some stuff done. So, thanks for joining me. I am going to end it here though, so we'll see you guys next time. I might stream tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe I'll stream more frequently. I would like to. We'll see. Bye.